But what happened was Aaron Rodgers. That's what happened. The bad man. Say it with me, man. He's a bad man. This is what happened. You understand? Now we got to do, was it 3rd and 20, and what does he do? He turns around and throws a 36-yard pass to Jared Cook, scampering out of the pocket to the left, throws it down his left sideline. I mean, just a perfect pass. See, these are the kind of accidents that I talk about that will happen to the Cowboys. Because usually, as great as Aaron Rodgers is, usually in that particular situation, something like that might not happen. But against the Cowboys, it will happen. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Dez Bryant, all showed up to play. Deserve mass credit, no question about it. But let's take this into consideration. Aaron Rodgers did not have Jordy Nelson, did he? No. That's your number one wide receiver. He was out. The receivers were relatively soft. The Dallas Cowboys were pushing them around a little bit, doing a lot of stuff, disrupting their routes or what have you. Your running game was relatively non-existent because Ty Montgomery wasn't 100%. You had all of this stuff going on. Your offensive line, okay? I forgot who it was, but all of these guys. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he went down, all right? Mactari, I believe it was. Yeah, it was. These guys go down, okay? So you got an offensive lineman down. You got a running game that's non-existent and not 100% healthy. You got your number one receiver out, okay? But still in all, somehow, someway, because Jason Garrett started things off in the first quarter, on that first drive, refusing to run the football in a 3rd and 2, refusing to go for it on a 4th and 2, that ultimately set the tone. You got Ezekiel Elliott running the ball, running roughshod all over them, and he looked like an absolute monster. But somehow, somewhere, you're going to get Dak to try and throw the football. He throws an incomplete pass. You decide to go for the field goal instead of going for it on 4th down on your home turf. It set the tone, and ultimately Green Bay was able to capitalize. Dallas did recover. Ultimately ended up tying the game, but it ended up proving to be too much to overcome, like I predicted.
Look, the answer is Aaron Rodgers. That's what happened to the Cowboys, and that's why people were saying whoever wins Packers-Giants might come out of the AFC. Because, the NFC.
Bring the Giants
that's right.
Again.
I got more for you later on, too. But that's why. Because if it's Aaron Rodgers, Giants had a defense, but Aaron Rodgers can overcome anything. The best defense in the league, the best team in the NFC. He is the closest thing to Michael Jordan I've seen on a football field in the sense that he can take a team with less than and make it better than it ought to be because he is unstoppable. There is nothing you can do. Even the interception. Monte Adams needed to go to that ball. I think he heard that safety coming. He heard some footsteps, looked a little tentative to go make a play on the ball. That was the interception. Not perfectly thrown, but not the worst thing I've ever seen either. I told you Jared Cook, by the way, was going to be the X factor. He made that amazing play, which made up
for... You did. Props to you on that.
But it was Aaron Rodgers. Yes, he was helped. Yes, he was helped by the Cowboys. Why you clock the ball, Jason Garrett? Why you clock the ball and give Aaron Rodgers time to beat you? It doesn't make sense. Yes, he was helped by that. But basically, the Cowboys ran into the best player on earth by such a measure, it's really not fair to compare other players to him. That's what happened to the Cowboys.